Hi everyone, welcome back to the Geordie View. So unfortunately Newcastle lost 2-0 at Chelsea last night. A lot of fans were hoping we'd get a result out of that game, but it wasn't to be. I mean, a Monday night game, especially down in London, we just don't do well on Monday nights. Looking at the lineup, I was pretty happy with it, although the two changes I would have made would have been Fraser in instead of John Joe Shelby for a 4-2-3-1 formation, and also I'd have played Paul Dummett over Jamal Lascelles. Because Dummett was excellent against Southampton. Lascelles was he fully fit, but he did actually make a good tackle on Tammy Abraham. Abraham had to go off injured for Giroud. I thought actually it's that foul, but just about gets the ball, and unfortunately Abraham just had his leg in the way, so ref was probably right not to give a penalty there. Werner did have a chance, a ball over from Marcus Alonso. Well, ball over to Marcus Alonso. He heads into Werner's path. He just cannot get the connection there, but he's just left open. He's just left with a lot of space. The first goal for Chelsea, though, Werner did actually go off injured, but he was able to come back on. And straight away, once he comes on, he sets up the first goal, does brilliantly against Emil Kraft. And let's be honest, Emil Kraft had an absolute nightmare in this game. I mean, if Kraft's gonna, for me, I'm just thinking, why did we just get rid of Yedlin without a replacement? In my opinion, if Kraft doesn't step up, then for me I'd either put in Isaac Hayden there and look to bring back maybe Matty Longstaff back to the side, or look to the under 23s for right backs. I think it's Ryan Barrett who would be the one who's played the most appearances, so he'd be the most likely to come in, I think, if that looks to the under 23s, which I can't see Steve Bruce doing. Yeah, it does brilliantly. Werner puts it in. Darlow doesn't really deal with the crosswell. I'm starting to think Dubravka should probably come back into the side. And Giroud, to be fair, he's not even marked, but it's an easy goal for him. Scored a lot against us for Arsenal. It's actually his first goal against us for Chelsea. But yeah, he hasn't got as many goals this season, apart from that Sevilla game. But he is good as a substitute. I think second most goals as a substitute in the Premier League, and he's catching up to Jermaine Defoe for first. So it's 1-0 to Chelsea, and Werner did have a chance, which went just over the bar. But then he does get his goal. I'm just thinking, of course, we then did score against Newcastle. Corner comes in. Chelsea win the header. I can't remember who it was. It might have been, I think it was Giroud. He finds Werner, who just loses Jamal Lewis, and he puts it in for 2-0. You're thinking, nah, it's game over. The second half, I'd say we did better, but couldn't really have been much worse. I think the closest we came was a good ball in from Fraser, who came on for Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin, not his best game. Joe Willock had a header tipped around by Kepa. Reece James also came on. He had a shot saved by Darlow. But really, the first half just cost were last night, and Chelsea fully deserved the points. You know, they're still actually under Thomas Tuchel, haven't conceded a goal from an opposition player. The only goal they have conceded was Rudiger's own goal when they played Sheffield United. So he's made, a pretty good start, but obviously they've got tougher tests to come. I believe they've got Manchester United soon. But for Newcastle, a lot of fans are saying, "Oh, we're definitely going to get relegated because of this result," and some results going against with the weekend. Burnley winning, Fulham winning, Who are West Brom drawn with Man United. I'm just thinking, just calm down, man. I mean, we're beating Everton, Southampton. You know, we're all like we're on top of the world, and now apparently we're getting relegated because of results going against us. Yes, we're in a relegation battle. We're not safe yet. Fulham, I know they've got winnable games this week, but still no guarantees they'll beat Burnley tomorrow night. Especially because Burnley, if anything, it'll be a difficult game for Fulham. Obviously, Burnley win 3-0 at Selhurst Park, and they won 3-0 at Craven Cottage in the FA Cup last month. I mean, we've played just one more game over Fulham. I mean, yes, they can cut the gap to 4 points. I mean, yeah, we might just be 1 point ahead of them by the time we go to Old Trafford on the Sunday night. But, I feel like there's too much panicking from our fan base. In fairness for the game, Chelsea deserved the 3 points. They're up to fourth now. They went above Liverpool in the table. I mean, it just kind of seems to happen every year. As I said, we'll play a new manager comes into the Premier League side, and they beat us within a month. Everton last season, Sunderland did it all the time, Man United under Solskjaer. But that's all I've pretty much got to say. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, check out my social media pages in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.